coming to fights like this is what boxing is really about. Those two guys may be the best boxers.
But yeah, like Crawford isn't very predictable. I think Canelo, he likes to go to the same combinations, quite repetitively, whereas Crawford is unpredictable, and in spite of not having the size, it's the shots that you don't see that hurt the most, and maybe Crawford can hit him with some unexpected.
This ballot Hall of Famer, Andre S.O.G. Ward, helping and training with 3-division world champion, 2-division undisputed world champion, and the reigning pound-for-pound king and future first ballot Hall of Famer.
Evander Holyfield is stunned by Terence Crawford's unbelievable, monster-like training camp for his fight against Canelo. He points out how Crawford's seamless switches between southpaw and orthodox make him totally unpredictable, forcing opponents to adjust every second. Holyfield says his constant adaptation is like life itself, all about adjusting to survive. Crawford's unique style, sharp reflexes, and relentless preparation have deeply impressed Holyfield, who now sees him as a serious, dangerous threat.
Going left-handed and right-handed, how do you deal with someone like that?
Wow, I don't know, get nobody switch up on me about it. So it's hard for me to say, but I know life is about adjustment. You have to make adjustment. To be successful, adjustment is always going to be the difference between how far you go.
As Terence Crawford gears up for one of the toughest tests of his career, having a legendary mentor like Andre Ward in his corner is proving priceless. Ward, celebrated for his discipline and brilliant ring IQ, has played a key role in fine-tuning Crawford's strategy for the massive clash with Canelo Alvarez. Their sessions go beyond just physical training. They emphasize mental toughness and focus. Ward's first-hand experience against powerful, elite opponents mirrors what Crawford is up against. Together, they're developing a game plan to disrupt Canelo's rhythm and dictate the pace of the fight.
Right. As you see, iron sharpening iron. 2 legends, 1 retired, 2-division undefeated Olympic gold medalist, first ballot Hall of Famer, Andre S.O.G. Ward, helping and training with 3-division world champion, 2-division undisputed world champion, and the reigning pound-for-pound king and future first ballot Hall of Famer, Terence Bud Crawford, as Terence Crawford is preparing to become a 4-division world champion August 3rd when he faces off against WBA super welterweight, junior middleweight world champion Israel Madrimov. And the WBO title will be on the line as well. This is epic. They're shadow boxing. Terence Crawford in southpaw stance, as you see Andre Ward in the orthodox stance. Many people starting to speculate this.
Recently leaked training clips have given fans an inside look at the intensity of Terence Crawford's preparation. The footage shows his relentless focus on body shots, a key area where Canelo has proven durable in the past. Crawford's punches are sharp, accurate, and aim to drain his opponent's energy over the course of the fight. This glimpse into his camp reveals just how dedicated he is to perfecting this vital tactic, hoping to slow Canelo down and create more openings as the rounds unfold. There's a growing belief in the boxing world that the stars are aligning perfectly for Terence Crawford. His momentum, precision, and hunger are all peaking at just the right moment. A win over Canelo wouldn't just boost Crawford's legacy. It would cement him as the man who dethroned a dominant champion, Such a victory could completely reshape the story of both fighters' careers, transforming Crawford from a great champion into a historic figure who conquered one of boxing's modern kings.
Everything is on Terence Crawford's side, all the legacy, meaning he only has the opportunity to win the belts. Saul only has an opportunity to defend them. Terence Crawford has an opportunity to be in a 5 division and the only person to win all 4 belts in 3 separate weight divisions. Why is Saul taking this fight? And I'm going to tell you why. Because there's some things in life more important than just the belts. And that 20-year career that Terence Crawford made, that all that he has, is very valuable. Very, very valuable. He had 1 foot out the game. And if he can be the man to defeat him, because remember, if Saul beats him, Terence Crawford was the first man to get all 4 belts in 2 separate weight divisions. Yes, I beat that champion. Yes, I beat the multiple division champion, and he had...
Crawford's preparations extend far beyond physical training. His camp emphasizes that inner strength and resilience are just as crucial as technique. Time and again, Crawford has stepped in as the underdog and proven doubters wrong. His team believes this mental toughness will be his greatest weapon when the pressure is highest. Their message to Canelo is simple and direct. Underestimating Crawford's unshakable willpower could be a costly mistake.
The thing about Crawford is he got guts. Them bums ain't have no guts. Them bums didn't want to win. Crawford want to win. That's it. It ain't about no belt. It ain't about nothing. You didn't sign a contract. We want to win, and he want to be the best, and he is the best. So that's what's gonna be the difference. You know, Crawford got guts. He got a fighting spirit. So when you see Crawford, he gonna go in there and get busy with Canelo. Don't you even doubt that. You understand? You ain't never seen Crawford stay on the back foot in no fight in his life. You understand? He the type of guy to go get you. So expect him to go get him. We gonna do everything we can to him. We gonna do whatever we got to do. But one thing you can expect is Crawford is gonna step to him, because you can't beat Canelo going on the back foot forever. You got to go get him. You got to do something, and he better know Crawford is coming.
Caleb Plant, who's faced Canelo in the ring, believes this fight is anything but a guaranteed win for the Mexican star. While he acknowledges Canelo's physical advantages, Plant stresses that boxing is just as much a mental battle. He points out that Crawford's ability to adapt and outthink his opponents can help neutralize any size disadvantage. In Plant's eyes, this matchup could turn out to be far closer than many expect.
Terence is not a regular guy. You know what I'm saying? He's special. And, Canelo, he's a top-notch fighter, world-class fighter. Still on the pound-for-pound list, I'm sure towards somewhere near the top. And it's exciting. Terence is freakishly strong. He can punch. He's got good crack. He can fight from both ways. Orthodox, southpaw. He can fight at mid-range, closer range, outside. And he can fight going both ways. So it's exciting. It's exciting. It's a big question mark on the end of it, though. So that's why, I'm sure all of us are excited for that bell to ring and, be able to find out firsthand.
Crawford is approaching this fight with a purpose far bigger than money. For him, it's a once-in-a-lifetime chance to secure his place among boxing's greatest. Defeating Canelo would elevate him into the ranks of the sport's all-time elite. His mission is to make history and prove that skill and determination can conquer any challenge.
What do you make of Canelo versus Skull?
Canelo did what he had to do to get to the victory.
What do you want next? It seems like that's going to be the fight. Terence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez, the biggest fight in boxing.
Canelo's the face of boxing. He's the best fighter for Terence Crawford out there. He's the biggest fight for Terence Crawford out there. So that's why Terence Crawford want to take the opportunity to share a ring with another great.
How do you beat him?
You'll see. Come 12.
Everyone's talking about the weight differences. What's your kind of response to that, Terence?
That's why we fight the fight. So September 12th, we all going to see if the weight is going to make a difference or not.
Do you want to fight him twice and then retire? Is that kind of the ideal thing?
One fight at a time.
Boxing analysts consistently rank Crawford as one of the toughest fighters to figure out. His fluid, ever-changing style keeps opponents guessing, unlike Canelo's more methodical approach, which often relies on familiar patterns. Crawford's unpredictability makes him especially dangerous, allowing him to shift gears instantly and exploit even the smallest mistakes. This adaptability could be the crucial factor in overcoming Canelo's experience and physical strength.
The face on this guy is ridiculous. And then just early thoughts here, like Crawford isn't very predictable. I think Canelo, he likes to go to the same combinations, quite repetitively, whereas Crawford is unpredictable. And in spite of him not having the size, it's the shots that you don't see that hurt the most. And maybe Crawford can hit him with some unexpected shit. And because of the repetitiveness of Canelo, maybe he can time him. Maybe he can counterpunch with him, because Crawford is unbelievable at that. But I'm fascinated to see if Crawford has the power to get the respect of Canelo Alvarez, because when you don't, it's a long night. It's not nice. Like Crawford did well against Madrimov, and he won that fight for me quite clearly. But Madrimov was countering him. If you can counter the counter puncher, you can give them a lot of problems when they're not used to that. And Canelo can counter people really well. And as great as Terence Crawford is, we've never seen him in there with someone with the power of Canelo Alvarez. This is a different world of power. And look, maybe Canelo doesn't throw as many shots as he used to, and maybe Crawford might look at that and go, you know what, I'm going to try and outpoint this guy, not get into a war with him, but just show my boxing genius and outpoint him and outland him. That's possible. It is. This is why this is such a fascinating matchup, man. We've been treated to some amazing fights. Usyk Fury, for example, this is another one of those mega fights on Riyadh season.
Bill Haney's endorsement holds real weight in the boxing world. Having seen what it takes to build champions, his support for Crawford is more than just hopeful talk. It shows the deep respect Crawford commands among seasoned pros. Haney's confidence comes from Crawford's impressive track record and his proven ability to step up against elite opponents.
Well, for everybody that was straddling the fence, straddling got your pants split at the seams. You got to pick a side. I'm going with Crawford. I'm here to support Crawford. He just signed up to do what everybody thought that he wasn't trying to be, a generational talent, another fighter on the Mount Rushmore of boxing. Yeah, so don't split your pants. Pick one.
Yeah, what you think about the knockout bonus? They say there's a bonus if one of them get a knockout.
Who?
They say there's a bonus in this fight if one of them get a knockout. I heard it's around $5 million. Do you think Crawford's trying to cash in on that?
I mean, you should knock him out. I mean, if Canelo ain't coming to do what he's been doing to everybody else.
Bomac McIntyre has always believed Crawford's mind is his greatest weapon. Physical skills can win rounds, but it's the fighter who stays 2 steps ahead who usually secures victory. Bomac emphasizes that Crawford's ability to read his opponent, adapt instantly, and execute flawlessly sets him apart from the rest. These qualities will be vital when facing an experienced warrior like Canelo. Despite all the hype surrounding this fight, Crawford remains grounded. He refuses to get caught up in trash talk, preferring to let his performance do the talking. His self-assurance doesn't come from arrogance, but from meticulous preparation and a strong belief in his own abilities. This calm, unshakable confidence is converting doubters into believers and strengthening the sense that Crawford truly has what it takes to conquer this massive challenge.
Like that, like a Canelo, not only is his offense, he's got to have defense too. You know what I'm saying? So, styles makes fights. Bud got the better skills, and he got the better mind too.
Do you think with the styles in mind, but also the weight in mind, he can get that job done based on he's just so much more excelling in the skills?
You know what? He gonna get the job done. I promise you. He'll get the job done. Because Bud boxing IQ is off the charts. You know what I'm saying? Next to Canelo, not taking nothing away from him, but Bud just a little bit better. I
can tell you fully believe in your fighter and he believes in himself too. There was a slight back and forth at the press conference there. That was just a battle of belief. Who believes they're better? Obviously, Terence believes he's better. Did you look into that? What happened at the press conference there? As the first?
That's just press conference, man. You. The reason why I believe into my fighter is because from day one, the first day he walked in the gym to where we're at now, we haven't lost yet. Okay. He got a loss. He got 2 losses.
How does that affect him coming into this fight?
One thing about this, always remember this. He got 2 losses, right? We got no loss.
Sugar Ray Leonard's insight highlights the timeless chess match that is boxing. He points out that smaller, tactical fighters have often beaten bigger opponents through strategy rather than brute force. Leonard sees in Crawford the same qualities that fueled those legendary upsets: intelligence, precision, and composure under pressure. He believes these traits give Crawford every chance to pull off a historic victory.
What about Crawford do you think can bridge the weight gap, or like with you, what did bridge the weight gap? Because a lot of people are just saying, hey, Canelo's just too big for someone like Terence.
That's true. But you know what? There's always a way. Put it that there's always a way. There's always a way to win.
Crawford's career has always highlighted his incredible adaptability. Instead of relying on a single, predictable style, he customizes his approach to expose each opponent's specific weaknesses. This ability to adjust mid-fight has repeatedly left his rivals struggling to catch up. Now, as he gets ready to face Canelo, Crawford's quick thinking and versatility will be pushed to their limits. His proven track record of solving problems in the heat of battle suggests he prepared for this huge test, and many fans believe he can rise to the occasion in what could become the defining moment of his career.
Crawford, on the other hand, he has been walking down his fighters, and people don't see that but me. For some reason, when I've had that tape, people were screaming tap. And it's like David Ebenezer, Errol Spence, Sean Porter, Dan Bowe, a meme machine. Even against Madrimov, the way he won the fight was by fighting. It wasn't Floyd Mayweather thinking this guy has been too athletically gifted, and I mean explosive, hard punching, and too strong for his eye. When he's in orthodox, he boxes more. When he switched, he becomes a puncher, and now he's coming out southpaw. He ends you. He is not. You gotta watch him fight. He does do athletic things where his hands and his feet work together, and he catches you for sure. But what he mostly do is he punishes and he bullies his eye, because he walks you down and whips your ass. He's an ass.
Crawford's team knows that no two fights are ever the same, and that past strategies used against Canelo can't just be reused. Unlike other challengers, Crawford brings a rare blend of seamless stance switching and flawless timing that keeps opponents guessing. His aim is to present Canelo with an entirely new set of problems, pushing him out of his comfort zone and into situations where he's least comfortable. The plan isn't just to win, it's to redefine what it takes to beat a champion of Canelo's caliber.
Why he don't want to take a fight with me? If it's all about business, then you doing good business. If I'm easy work, I heard him say I'm easy work. If I was easy work, well, you would take all that money that he's offering you. But yet and still, he want $200 million for Benavidez, and he want $150 million to fight me. So that just lets me know right there that I'm a threat to him. I'm a threat to him. I'm a threat to his legacy, because it would be crazy for a guy that started at 135 to come all the way up to 168, your weight, no catch weight, no none of that, and dethrone you. So, he got that in the back of his head. This guy, for one, he's tough. For two, he's a boxer. He moves, he can punch, he can do it all.
The buzz around this matchup comes from the deep respect fans have for both fighters. Many see Crawford as a kind of opponent who can push Canelo in ways he hasn't been tested in years. With their contrasting styles and Crawford's remarkable adaptability, this showdown is set to be a truly compelling and historic battle. It promises not just drama, but a display of elite skill that could redefine both fighters' legacies.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. Terence Crawford is top 5. Top 5, I'll die on that hill. He's my top. He might be top 3. He might be top 3. I just gotta see what's up. But I'm gonna be real. This Canelo might be the most fucking locked in Canelo I've ever seen in my life. My boy Canelo is too fucking locked. He's not even speaking Spanish no more. He's speaking fluid ass English. He's not even Spanish no more. Oh boy said, how will this affect the Canelo legacy if Terence Crawford beats you? He's not going to beat me. No, he's not going to beat me. But this will go down in boxing history. But he beat me. He's not beating me. No, you're not different. No, you're no different than no Spanish. Canelo is locked in. Yo, I'm telling you, this is that fight where I feel a little bit scared for my favorite.
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned. We got more deep dives, fight breakdowns, and boxing insights coming your way soon.